Auzubillahiminash-shaytanir-rajeem. Bismillahir-rahmanir-rahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today our topic is even and odd numbers. A number which is divisible by 2 and generates a remainder of 0 is called an even number. An odd number is a number which is not completely divisible by 2. The remainder is always 1. Let's test. To find out whether 18 is an odd number or an even number, let's divide it by 2. 2 nines is 18 and we get the remainder of 0. Therefore, this is an even number. Let's check whether 15 is an odd number or an even number. 2 divided by 15, 2 times 7 is 14, and when we subtract we get the remainder of 1. Therefore, it is an odd number. Another way of finding out whether a number is odd or even is to making them into pairs. You can see number 1 cannot have a pair. So therefore, it is an odd number. Number 3, we have 1 pair and 1 single shoe. Therefore, it is an odd number. 5, 2 pairs and 1 extra. So it is an odd number. 7, 3 pairs and 1 single shoe. This is an odd number. Now let's look at even numbers. In even numbers, you can see that they can be put together in pairs. 2 has 1 pair. 4, 2 pairs. 6, 3 pairs. 8, 4 pairs. So all of these numbers are even numbers because we can form pairs out of the objects. But this is a method to find out whether a number is even or odd for smaller numbers. What to do with bigger numbers? For bigger numbers, just remember, odd numbers always have 1, 3, 5, 7 or 9 in their units place. And even numbers always have 0, 2, 4, 6 or 8 in their units place. Identify even and odd numbers from the box. Now, how will you do that? You can easily look at the number, the digit in the ones place and find out whether it is even or odd. 722 has 2 at its units place, which is an even number. Therefore, 722 is an even number. Now, let's look at 555. This number has 5 in its units place. 5 is an odd number. Therefore, 555 is an odd number. Now, follow the same method and find out whether all of these numbers are even or odd. Select true or false. 2,242 is even. And what is at its units place? We have 2 at its units place. Therefore, it is true. In number 2, we have 9,002 and it's written it is an odd number. But in the units place, we have the digit 2. Therefore, it is false because 2 is an even number. So it should be 9,002 is an even number. Now continue doing this worksheet yourself. Find out what will happen when you add 2 even numbers. And what will you get when you add 2 odd numbers? What will we get when we add an even and an odd number? what will be the sum of the 4 odd numbers, any 4 odd numbers? What will be the sum of 5 odd numbers? You have to do this and find out whether your answers are even or odd. You will discover something for yourself. Now your homework is do question 4 in the book, page 11, and play the game explained on page 11 under the heading Let's Work Task 2, where you have to roll 4 dice and then you have to create a number of 4 digits and then find out whether the number that you have created is even or odd. On page number 12, you have 2 mazes of odd and even numbers, and you have to complete them too in your book. In the end, let's share a thought of the day. Math may not teach us how to add love in the world or subtract hate from the world, but it gives us hope that every problem has a solution. That's all for today. Allah Hafiz.